New gameplay footage surfaces for the Souls-like action RPG Wuchang Fallen Feathers. So this is gonna be probably like the third video I've done this week that's had a trailer for a Souls-like type of game. And although, like I stated in the video I did yesterday, or I'm sorry, earlier for AI limit, it is one of those things where I do appreciate the fact that Souls-like action RPGs are kind of becoming a little bit more popular, just because I feel like they do have a lot of potential, and it is, in my opinion, something that's fun to play. My biggest issue has always been, the amount of grinding you have to do in those types of games. Because usually when I do start a new game, and if it's something I'm really into, I kind of get a little bit obsessed over it. So it is one of those things. If you do have to sit there for hours and grind and grind and grind, I'm the type of person that will actually do it. You know what I mean? I'll grind as much as I need to kind of level my character up, which can kind of be a bad thing at times because then I won't really do anything else. But the fact that there's a lot more games coming out like this, I think is really cool, and I'm really enjoying the fact that we're getting a lot more Asian style games in that regard, because I feel like a lot of the times the art style can look really beautiful. The decisions they make to kind of make like the atmosphere and everything like that can really work a lot of times. So the fact that it's becoming more popular in that regard with those types of aesthetics and everything like that, I think that's really cool. So we'll go ahead and check out the some of the gameplay here. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing; it's like an 8-minute video, so I'll just cut through little pieces here and there to kind of see how it is. But I'm just gonna go over some of this article right here first, and then we'll go ahead and check it out. So 505 Games has lifted the preview embargo for its upcoming Souls-like action RPG Wuchang Fallen Feathers. So here's a video showcasing 8 minutes of brand new gameplay footage from it. Wuchang Fallen Feathers takes place in the land of Shu during the late Ming Dynasty. The world is full of factions fighting each other and a strange illness that creates monstrous creatures. In this game, players will take on the role of Wuchang. Wuchang is a skilled pirate warrior with amnesia, so players will have to uncover the secrets of her mysterious past while dealing with the terrifying Oranthropy disease. So that's pretty cool. I like the fact that she's actually a pirate as well. So the fact that we're getting, like I said, that kind of Asian aesthetic as long with a pirate aesthetic as well, I think that's awesome. I think that's really cool. And then just the story so far is a little bit interesting to me. The way that it's like a strange illness that's creating monstrous creatures. I feel like I feel like that has potential to be something pretty cool. So, as with most Souls-like games, players will upgrade their weapons and learn new skills from defeating enemies. They can also improve their fighting style by using rare red mercury. Moreover, they will be able to develop new techniques as they progress through their existing adventure. So, yeah, as I said, this is your typical Souls game. And I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be like a skill tree kind of thing that they're going to have, or if it's just going to be different types of styles you can use. Either way, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, with gaming the way it is now, you'll kind of get used to it at that point on which direction they would go in. But if it's more of like a Souls-like game, I think that it's probably going to be more in the vein of like just kind of different styles you'll use as opposed to having a skill tree. So not only that, but you'll be able to augment your weapons with powerful enchantments. This will allow for a unique approach to combat and strategy that suits your personal style, or at least that's what the devs claim. Lindsay claims that the game will have a rich storyline and a dynamic combat system. However, this trailer does not really show anything like that. Instead, what I see is exactly what I expect from a Dark Souls clone. To its credit, Wuchang Fallen Feathers appeared to be one of the best Souls-like games. The animations and hit reactions seem great, so that's at least something positive. Visuals, the game also looks great. According to 505 Games, it is using Unreal Engine 5, so this could turn out to be Wuchang of 2025. Still, if you hate the Dark Souls formula, you should stay away from it. And personally, I don't, so I feel like this might be something to actually check out in my book for someone like myself. 505 Games plans to release Wuchang Fallen Feathers on PC sometime in 2025. Enjoy and stay tuned for more. So it's pretty cool. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom in a little bit, and then we'll check out the just right there, and then we'll check out what we got here. So this is what I mean when I mean that they like. I like the direction that they go in as far as the aesthetic of it and everything like that. Just the view and everything like that that you get from that. Just that first shot. and then the Chinese style buildings in the background. I think that's so cool. Ooh, she cut herself. And then I'm wondering if this is gonna be like the bonfire that you would normally go to in like a Souls game. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Got the incense and everything like that. That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna fast forward it just a little bit so we can see some like gameplay footage as far as like battles and everything. And then that's the other thing I think is pretty cool is the enemy style. Let's see how it kind of has that like almost like demon look to her, that chick with like the glowing eyes and everything like that that you're attacking. I think that's pretty cool. I like that. What else we got? And then that's what I mean when I mention that, like, you know, that the Asian aesthetic that you have with this, because I feel like they're a lot of Asian lore and their mythology and stuff like that. It really does have a lot of potential to be really cool as far as like enemies that you would face off against in a game like this and like the storyline and everything like that. That's why I feel like Black Myth Wukong, like it was really smart of them to go in that direction of doing like the journey to the west, because of the fact that there was that mythology behind it and so much lore that they could go off of. So I think that's really cool. I think that's awesome. Put the volume back on. Let's see what else we got. There's some other gameplay that we have here. Little panda. Are we gonna do a stealth kill? Huh. That really didn't look like it did much damage. It seems like the enemies might be pretty hard on this one. That was pretty cool too with the double swords. And then let me just a little bit further and see what we get. Like a boss battle real quick. That's a crazy looking enemy. So yeah, man, this is what I'm talking about. I'm really enjoying the fact that like a lot of action RPGs are becoming more of a thing in that regard, because like it stated, if you're not a fan of the Souls-like games, then yeah, this is probably isn't something in your wheelhouse that you'd want to play. But I think this is good. This is pretty cool. And I'm kind of curious as well if they are going to have it like they do with like the Souls game, where you can kind of do like a co-op mode if you wanted to, so have it where you can face off against some bosses with like some friends or something like that. Because I have a buddy of mine that I know, he's into these types of games. I think he likes the Dark Souls games. I don't know if he's played them for sure, but I know he's played like Sekiro and then Elden Ring. So I feel like this would be something right up his wheelhouse. So if they could do a co-op mode, I feel like that'd be awesome, because that'd probably be something that him and I would be able to play together, which would be really cool. And let's see, the video's gonna end right now, so I'm wondering. I don't think they're gonna defeat this boss. No, looks like she's retreating. Let's see. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, so I think this is awesome. I think this is really cool. And I'm looking forward to where this is gonna go, the direction that this is gonna be taken in, as well as the, like I said, for AI limits, the video I did earlier today. Seeing that this is becoming more of a thing, I think is really cool. And again, I'm really enjoying that it's kind of going in an Asian, you know, direction as far as this. And then when I did what was it, Phantom Blade Zero, how that one was also a Chinese game. So I don't know, man, it's kind of crazy seeing how the Chinese game market is kind of coming up. Usually you'd see like Japanese being more of the head honchos when it comes down to video games, but I feel like China is kind of Chinese art style and everything like that is kind of making a good upbringing when it comes down to the video game industry. So I think that's awesome. So those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Does this look like something that you guys might be picking up yourself if you're into these types of action RPGs and everything like that, that Dark Souls type of feel? And yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. If you guys could like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys have been watching this song, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, until next time, Harmonic out. Peace.